Welcome to practice. For today's class, you'll need 2 blocks, and we're going to start sitting in Virasana on at least 1 block. So Virasana is hero's pose. You place the block the wide way in between your heels with your big toe straight back. You can do this with the block on the medium height. You can stack 2 blocks on top of each other. Your knees don't have to be totally glued together, but make sure your thighs are parallel. And if this just doesn't feel good for your knees or ankles, then feel free to take a cross-legged seat on at least 1 block. So this is the week before Thanksgiving that I'm filming this, and I always get a lot of requests for twisting, core, detox kind of stuff. So that's kind of our theme today. Just a little heads up. Find a nice tall spine, rest your hands on your lap, and then let your eyes close or soften, whatever feels best. And take a moment to land into a little stillness. And just to arrive on your mat, this space that's a little bit slower and quieter from day-to-day life. And this chance to connect with your body. If it feels nice, invite a slow, deep breath in. Fill up your belly with air, and then open your mouth and exhale fully. One more time if you need it. Breathe in, fill up your belly, hold at the top. Open your mouth, clear it out. Start to find a steady breath in and out of your nose. As you breathe in, imagine this 3-dimensional breath where you're breathing into your belly, the sides of the torso, and the back ribs. As you breathe out, imagine the belly drawing back in towards center. And the sense of expanding as you inhale. And the sense of letting go as you exhale, releasing, creating space. Stay for just another breath or so here. And then inhale, let your eyes flutter open, letting a little light in. And bring your arms out wide to a T. Take an inhale. As you exhale, cross your right arm over your left and bring your hands to your thighs. You can be on palms or fingertips. Round your spine. Bring your ribs in so you're breathing into your back body. Even tuck your chin into your chest a little bit. And then with your next inhale, start to stretch your arm back behind you. So straighten the right arm, send it back. Palm faces the right side wall. Keep the front ribs moving in. And then inhale, reach your right arm up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, lean to your left, take a side bend. Take another breath here. And as you exhale, start to turn your chest down towards your left thigh and just getting into that right side a little bit. Another breath. And then exhale, bring your right hand to the left thigh. And now reach your left arm behind you. Left arm is straight out wide like a T. Turn your chest to the left. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, side bend to the right, lean to the right, stay heavy through the left sitting bone. And now as you exhale, rotate your chest down towards the right thigh, getting into that left side body. Stay for another breath. Exhale, left hand down to right thigh, and now let's flow through that. Inhale, right arm out wide to a T. Stay to exhale. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Stay as you breathe in. Exhale, twist down towards your left thigh. Bring the right hand to the left thigh. Inhale, left arm out wide to a T. Stay for a breath in. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale here. Exhale, turn your chest down towards the right thigh. Left hand to right thigh. Inhale, reach the right arm out wide to a T. Stay as you exhale. Can you twist a little more? Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, side bend to the left. Stay for a breath in, lift up and over. Exhale, turn your chest down towards your left thigh. And then right hand to the left thigh. Inhale, twist left. Reach the left arm behind you. Stay to exhale, twist a little bit more. Inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Stay as you breathe in. Exhale, turn your chest down towards the left thigh. And then bring your left hand down. And now just roll up, uncross your arms, shrug your shoulders up and back a little bit. And then from here, you can come off whatever you're sitting on, come to a tabletop. And I recommend having your blocks near the top of your mat. And then stack your shoulders over your wrist, hips over your knees. Tabletop, and let's start with some cow cats. As you inhale, draw the heart forwards and up. Slide your shoulders back. Exhale, push the ground away from you, round your spine. Inhale, arch, curl your tailbone up, back bend. Exhale, round in. Do that a couple more times. Letting the whole spine move so that we can create space in the body. And then come towards center, stretch the right leg back, and you might just rock forwards and backwards a couple times, waking up the hamstrings. And then from here, spin the right heel down. Your left foot will move a little off to the left. Reach your right arm to the sky. Turn the right palm to face forwards. And then reach that right arm up and over your ear, side bend. And keep your front ribs drawn in so you're not in a back bend here. Press into the pinky side of your right foot and then reach the right arm further forwards, breathing into the right side body. If it feels okay for the neck, you might look up. One more inhale here. Exhale, right hand down, come back to tabletop. Let's take one cat-cow. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round your spine. Back to center. Stretch your left leg back, little rocks forwards and back if it feels nice. And then spin your left heel down, the right foot will move a little to the right. That's to help with balance. Reach your left arm to the sky. Turn your left palm to face forward. Sweep your arm up and over your ear and pause. If your front ribs are kind of puffing forwards, draw them in. Press into the pinky side of your left foot more and reach your left arm further forwards, like you're getting longer on the left side of your body. And then if it feels okay for the neck, one more inhale, maybe you look up. Exhale, left hand down, tabletop. Take one cat-cow. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Come back to center. Walk your hands forward another inch or two ahead of the shoulders. Wrist creases are parallel to the top of your mat. Curl your toes under and push your hips up and back, down dog. Pedal out your feet a little bit. Just bend into one leg and then the other. Let's wake up the legs. Little wag of the hip side to side if it feels nice. And then eventually a little stillness here. Push down through your hands, every knuckle, every fingertip. Send the hips high up towards the ceiling behind you. Get longer from your palms to your hips, and if it helps to bend your knees, of course, bend the knees as much as it feels right in your body so that you can focus on the length in your spine. With your next inhale, raise your right leg up, bend the right knee, and then open the hip. Try to lift the right inner knee to the ceiling. Straighten the legs, square the hips, breathe in. Exhale, knee in towards your nose, and step your foot in between your hands. Drop your back knee to the mat, untuck the back toes. Low lunge, reach your arms up, breathe in. Stay as you exhale. Hug your front ribs down and in so they're not puffing out. Bring your right hand to your right hip. Imagine moving the right hip down. And then reach your left arm over to the right, little side bend. Take a breath in. Exhale, turn your chest down towards the right thigh. Get into that left side body. Another breath. Circle your left hand to the ground. Bring your right hand behind your head. And then tuck your back toes under, lift the back knee. And that bottom hand can always be on a block. Twist to the right, take an inhale. As you exhale, tap your right elbow towards your left arm. It might not actually touch, doesn't matter. Inhale, twist to the right again. Exhale, tap down. Do that one more time while I adjust my mic. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, down. Inhale, twist to the right. Reach your right arm to the sky. And then bring that right hand down, come to your fingertips or grab blocks for a pyramid. Your feet stay as they are, straight in the front leg. And if you want to come onto the right heel, do so. You might feel it more in the back of the right leg. Take an inhale, heart forwards. Now as you exhale, wag your hips to the right. And if you've taken class with me, you might be thinking, this is what she says don't ever do in this pose, but really think hips to the right, and I feel it more in the right inner hamstring. And then come through center, we're gonna do the opposite. Wag your hips to the left, your chest will rotate right a bit. Just see if you feel it in a different part of the body. And then come to center, breathe and heart forwards. Stay to exhale, fold in towards your front thigh. Now go ahead, re-bend the front knee, lose the blocks. Step to plank pose. Knees up or down, your choice. Take a breath in. Lower down as you breathe out. Point your toes. Keep your hands by the low ribs, but make your hands as light as possible. And as you inhale, lift your head, chest, shoulders. Try to even float your hands off the mat. Use your upper back strength here to lift the chest, not your arm strength. Squeeze your elbows back. One more breath in. Hands down, push back, child's pose. Breathe in and breathe out. Downward facing dog, tuck your toes under, lift the hips. With your next inhale, left leg up. Bend your knee, open the hip as you exhale. Try to lift the left inner knee to the sky. Straighten the leg as you breathe in, square off the hips. Exhale, knee in towards your nose and step forwards. Drop your back knee down. Low lunge, sweep your arms up. Stay to exhale, direct the front ribs down and in, lengthen the tailbone down. Left hand to left hip, imagine moving this hip down. Reach your right arm up and over, side bend. Take an inhale. Exhale, turn your chest down towards the left thigh a little bit. Another breath, breathing into the right side. And then circle the right hand to the mat. Bring your left hand behind your head. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee. Twist left as you inhale. Exhale, tap left elbow towards right arm. Again, it doesn't have to actually touch. Inhale, twist to the left. Exhale, round in. Once more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, twist left, reach your left arm high. Exhale, bring that hand down, come to fingertips or grab your blocks. Feet stay as they are. Straighten your front leg. If you want to come onto the heel, do so. Take an inhale, heart forwards. Now you're gonna wag your hips left. So your hips go left, heart moves a little right, and then notice where you're feeling it. For me, it's more left inner thigh. Come through center, and now wag your hips right, heart slides a little left. Breathe. Come to center, inhale, lengthen your spine. Fold in towards your front thigh, exhale. One more cycle of breath here. Rebend your front knee, lose the blocks, step to a plank pose. Breathe in, heart forwards. To the belly as you exhale. Point your toes. Keep your hands super light. Inhale, lift head, chest. Try to even float your hands off the mat. If you're looking forwards, drop the gaze a little bit so the back of the neck is long. Squeeze your elbows back and in. Take one more inhale. Hands down, exhale. Tuck your toes under. Either move through a tabletop or straight through a plank. We'll meet in down dog. Take a full cycle of breath here. And then as you inhale, lift your heels. And exhale, feet to your hands, step or take a little hop forwards. Heart forwards at the top. Fold in as you exhale. Come all the way to stand, reach your arms out and up. Breathe in. Exhale, hands through the heart. And down by your side. Mountain pose. Root down through your feet. Reach the crown of your head up. Surya Namaskar A, Sun A's. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold, hinge at the hips. Chest forwards, breathe in. Plant your hands, step your left leg back, and then the right to a plank pose, knees up or down, your choice. Breathe in. Option to lower halfway, chaturanga, or to the belly. Option to take cobra or up dog. Remember, lift your thighs in up dog. Down dog, exhale. 5 or so breaths of stillness in down dog. Could also be child's pose. Could even be tabletop. But keep the breath steady, in and out of the nose if possible. In your down dog, relax the head. Press into your entire hand, every knuckle, every fingertip. Push the hips up and back. One more inhale, lift your heels. Feet to your hands as you exhale. Step or hop forwards. Lengthen your spine at the top. Exhale, folds. Inhale, rise, reach the arms up. Exhale, arms by your sides. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Heart forwards, breathe in. Plant your hands, step the right leg back first, and then left. Plank, knees up or down. Breathe in. Exhale, lower. Upward facing dog or cobra, breathe in. Downward facing dog or child's pose, breathe out. Little stillness here to balance all the movement. Can you press into your thumb and index finger a little more? Can you do that while wrapping your outer upper arms back? Spin the inner arms, inner shoulders forward. And let your head relax between the upper arms. Take one more full breath in here. End of your exhale, feet to your hands, step or hop. Lengthen your spine at the top. Exhale, folds. Come all the way to stand. Inhale, rise, reach the arms up. Exhale, arms by your sides. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Heart forwards, breathe in. Plant your hands and either step to a plank, or if it's part of your practice, hop to bent elbows, chaturanga. Come through your vinyasa. Your vinyasa could also be stepping straight to down dog or taking a little child's pose and then down dog. So take what your body needs, not just what you tell it what to do. Full breath in. Stay for the breath out. With your next inhale, come forwards to a plank pose. Exhale, tap your right knee to your left upper arm, twist. 3-legged down dog, right leg up and back, breathe in. Step your right foot in between your hands as you exhale. Get your toes in line with your fingers, and then I always cheat my foot to the right a little bit to help with balance. Come up to a high lunge, reach the arms up. Stay to exhale, have a little bend in your back knee. Try to lean your chest back over the hips. Bring your right hand to your right hip, move the right hip down. Reach your left arm over to the right side, bend, inhale. Exhale, turn your chest down towards the right thigh. And then maybe make your back leg a little straighter by pushing the left heel back. With your next inhale, come to center. Reach 2 arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to the mat. Turn to your left. Face the long edge of your mat, straddle folds. Heart forwards, breathe in. Fold in towards your legs as you breathe out. You can, of course, have a bend in the knees. Hands to your hips. Lead with your chest. Come all the way up. Turn your right toes forward. Spin your left heel back. Take this left hip, pop it in. Arms out wide to a T, breathe in. Bend your front knee as you exhale. Take a nice long stance for warrior 2. Work towards making front thigh parallel to the mat with the knee over the ankle. Keep lifting the right hip up. Keep firming the back hip in so your chest is over the hips. And then keep the bend in the front leg, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior, lean back. Exhale, hands to the mat, come to the ball of your back foot, pause. Twist, reach your right arm to the sky. Turn all your toes to the right. Move your front foot a few inches down the long edge of your mat, not all the way. Come to the pinky side of your back foot, and then lift your bottom hip as high as you can. Push down with your bottom hand. Reach the top arm up. One more inhale. Exhale, top hand down, step to a plank. Take a vinyasa, or come straight to down dog, or child's pose. Take what your body needs. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, tap left knee to right upper arm twist. Three-legged down dog, breathe in. Step your foot in between your hands, exhale. Toes in line with fingers, maybe a little inch to the left. Come up to a high lunge and have a nice bend in your back knee. Now lean your chest back a bit. Draw your front ribs in so you're not in a back bend. And then left hand to left hip, move your hip down. Reach the right arm up and over to the left, side bend. Breathe in. Exhale, turn your chest down towards your left thigh. Come to center, reach two arms to the sky, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Turn to the right, face the long edge of your mat, straddle fold. Chest forwards, breathe in. Fold in, breathe out. Hands to your hips, lead with your chest, come all the way to stand. Left toes forward, right heel back, firm your back hip in, and then arms out wide, bend your front knee. Walk your left foot forwards if you'd like. Work towards making left thigh parallel to the mat, knee over the ankle. Ground through the left heel, lift your left hip up. So in other words, you're not leaning over your front thigh, but because your pelvis is upright, your chest is over the hips. Soften the shoulders. Keep the bend in the front leg, flip the front palm, reverse the warrior, lean back. Exhale, hands to the mat, come to the ball of your back foot, runner's lunge, twist, reach your left arm up. And now turn your toes to the left, move your front foot just a few inches down the long edge of your mat, come to your outer back heel, lift the bottom hip. Push down with your bottom hand. Open the chest, one more breath. Top hand down as you exhale, plank, and then as always, your choice, vinyasa or straight to down dog. Take a deep breath in, full breath out. Take another inhale here. And as you exhale, drop to your knees, come to a child's pose. Big toes touch. Let the hips melt back. Rest your arms in whatever way feels best. And take just a few breaths here. Focusing especially on the exhalation. A sense of grounding, a sense of release, creating space as you exhale. And then as you're ready, crawl your arms forward and we'll meet back in a downward facing dog. All right, we've got a little more standing work to go. Take a moment in down dog, push the hips up and back. Relax the head, the eyes, and the jaw. Deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, let it go. We'll start the same way. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, right knee to left upper arm twist. Three-legged down dog, breathe in. Foot between your hands as you exhale, step forwards, toes in line with fingers. High lunge, breathe in. Stay to exhale, little bend in the back knee, lean your chest back. Right hand to right hip, reach your left arm up and over, side bend, take an inhale. Exhale, turn your chest down towards the right thigh. Come through center, reach two arms to the sky, breathe in. Hands to the mat, exhale, turn to the left, straddle fold, and then straddle dog. Walk your hands forward. So it's kind of like down dog in the upper body. Take an inhale. Exhale, thread your right arm under your left, grab your left thigh or shin or ankle, whatever you can reach, and then turn your chest to the left. Now we're gonna add a side bend. Bend your right knee, hips to the right, but keep turning your chest left. And you can use your right arm, really pull on your left leg to deepen the twist. Relax the head. One more breath. Okay, and then release. Bring your hands to your hips. Come all the way to stand. Right toes forward, left heel back. Bend your front knee, warrior two, arms out wide to a T. Keep the bend in the front leg, flip the front palm, reverse the warrior. Straighten the front leg. Walk your back foot in an inch if you like. Keep the toes a little forward. Reach the right arm forwards, 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 and then right hand to a block or against the shin. I'm a big fan of the block. Bring your left hand behind your head. Aim your left elbow up towards the ceiling. And I always find this variation of triangle really helps to open the upper back, the thoracic spine. Take another breath or so. Stay grounded through your feet. And then left arm up. Use the strength of your legs. Come back up, warrior two. Bend the front knee. Reverse the warrior just for a breath. Hands to the mat. Step to a plank and pause. You're going to bring your feet, your legs all the way together. Spin your heels to the left, side plank. Now you can bend your top knee, step right foot in front of left leg, stagger or stack feet. Push down with your bottom hand. Lift the bottom hip, open the chest, breathe in. Top hand down, find a plank, and then no vinyasa. Come straight to downward facing dog. We'll save the vinyasa till we do both sides so our shoulders are even. Last side, inhale, plank. Exhale, left knee to right upper arm twist. Three-legged down dog, breathe in. Step your foot in between your hands, exhale. Come to a high lunge, inhale. Little bend in the back knee, lean the chest back. Left hand to left hip, reach the right arm up and over, take a breath in. Exhale, turn your chest down towards the left thigh. Try to keep leaning back. Come to center, reach two arms to the sky, full inhale. Hands to the mat, turn to the right, straddle dog. Walk your hands forward. I don't know if that's really what this pose is called. Take a breath in. Thread your left arm under your right as you exhale. Grab the right outer thigh, shin, or ankle. Twist to the right. And then let's add the side bend. Bend your left knee. Keep pulling with that left arm to twist to the right a little more. Relax the head. This feels so nice in my left shoulder and the side body. One more breath in. And then exhale, release. Hands to hips, come all the way up. Left toes forward, right heel back a little bit, arms out wide. Warrior two. Keep the bend in the front leg, reverse the warrior. Straighten the front leg, maybe shorten your stance by an inch. Keep the back toes a little forward. Reach your left arm forward, so don't even think down, so you can create that length on the left side. And then left hand to a block or against your shin, whatever feels best. Right hand behind the head. See if you can aim your right elbow up. Can you keep your front ribs in? Breathe more into the back body. Remember that three-dimensional breath where you're not just puffing out the front ribs, but you're breathing into the whole torso. Stay for another breath. Get rooted through the feet. And then inhale, right arm up. Use the strength of your legs. Lift the torso. Bend your front knee just for a breath. Flip the front palm. Reverse the warrior. Hands to the mat. Step to a plank. Bring your legs together. Spin your heels to the right. Side plank. You can bend that left knee. Step in front of the bottom leg. Stagger or stack feet. Lift the bottom hip. Open the chest. Breathe in. Top hand down, exhale, plank, and now your choice, vinyasa. You could take a push-up, you could take a child's pose, whatever you like. Meet me in downward facing. Take a breath in. Stay for the exhale. One more inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, feet to your hands, step or hop. Lengthen your spine at the top. Exhale, fold. Come all the way to stand. Inhale, rise. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands together in front of your heart. mountain pose. Bring your big toes to touch, little space between the heels, unless you prefer feet hip bone distance apart and parallel. All right, have your blocks near the top of your mat. Bend your knees, raise your arms, inhale, chair pose. Go down and back with your hips, weight in the heels. Go up with your heart. Bring hands together in front of the chest, take a breath in. Exhale, twist to the right, hook left elbow outside the right knee. Now as you twist to the right, press your shins back, especially the left one. Send your heart forwards, create a long spine. And then pop your left heel off the ground like your left foot was in a high heel. Keep the gaze steady. We're gonna slowly step back, try to keep the twist. Try to go as slowly as you can, like we're moving in slow motion. Take a breath in, pick up your left foot. How slowly can you step it back? And then find your prayer twist. If you want to do this with left knee down, go for it. Squeeze the right hip back and in. Left thigh up if your knee is up. Heart forwards, breathe in. Twist a little more as you exhale. One more breath in. Exhale, back knee down if it was up. Grab your blocks. Keep your back toes tucked under. Shift your hips back a little bit and slide the right foot forward, half splits. So left hip over the left knee. Draw your right toes back towards your face. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold in, and if you want to walk your hands forward a little bit, kind of like we did in that straddle dog, walk your hands forward. Try to squeeze the right hip back. If you want to play with turning your right foot out to the right a little bit, you can. You can even walk your hands outside the right leg a bit. Just see if it changes the stretch. Be curious. We're not judging. It's kind of like we're just being curious. We're investigating our bodies. What's happening? How does this feel? And then come through center. Breathe on the front knee, look forwards. Step your left foot forwards. Feet together. Now, if it's comfortable, you're going to come into a squat with your heels up. And you can have hands on blocks. So it's a little squat, legs together. If this is not comfortable, do a more classic squat, feet wide, heels down, maybe sitting on a block. And then from here, I'm gonna turn to face you, just so I'm facing you. You don't have to move though. Take a full breath in. Exhale, hook left elbow outside the right knee. And an option to stay in this twist, or I'll walk us through side crow. Bring your palms together. Plant your hands, you're facing the long edge of your mat. Hands are shoulder width apart in front of you. Look way past your fingers, like a foot in front of you. You're resting on your legs, on your left upper arm above the elbow. And then bend your elbows, look forward, think heels to hips, squeeze your legs and pull the chest forwards. And maybe you get a second of hang time, maybe a little more. Maybe you're holding the twist, and then once you're over it, fold over your legs and let that go. Bring your feet hip bone apart. Grab your big toes. Inhale, chest forwards. Exhale, fold in. If you feel this in the low back, take a little bend in the knees. Relax the head. Release the toes, but keep a little bend in the knees and roll up for 3, for 2, and 1. Once the chin lifts, shrug your shoulders up and back. Come back towards center. Find your mountain pose. Bend your knees, reach your arms up. Inhale, chair. Stay to exhale, shift the weight back into the heels and the hips. Hands to heart center, breathe in. Exhale, twist to the left, hook right elbow outside left knee. Send your heart forwards and up. Can you get your chest higher than your hips? Press the shins back, especially the right one. And now keep your gaze on one spot, maybe on the ground. Pop your right heel off the ground, like your right foot's in a high heel. Try to keep the twist. Go as slowly as you can. You'll pick up the right foot. Slow motion, step the right leg back to your prayer twist. Once you arrive, you can do this with the back knee down or up, your choice. Heart forwards, breathe in. Twist a little more as you breathe out. Press your front knee a little to the left and push the back thigh up if the knee is up. One more inhale. Gently lower the back knee. Grab your blocks. Keep the back toes tucked under, and then half split. Shift your hips back and slide the left foot forwards here on your heel. You want your right hip over your knee. You're not sitting on your right foot. Lengthen your spine as you breathe in. Fold in as you exhale. Maybe walk your hands forward a tiny bit. And try to squeeze your left hip back. If you want to turn your left toes out to the left a little bit, try it if that deepens the stretch. If you want to crawl your hands outside your left leg for a breath or so, do so. So experiment, investigate what's present on this side of your body. Don't be afraid to try different movements, even if it feels a little weird. And then come back to center. Rebend your front knee, look forwards. Step your right foot forwards. Bring your feet together for your squat. You'll lift your heels, or if you're taking that more classic squat, feet can of course be wider. You can even sit on a block. Now add the twist if you'd like. Breathe in. Exhale, hook right elbow outside your left thigh. I always have to use my left hand to really get my right arm out. And if you want to play with side crow, plant your hands. You're facing the long edge of your mat, shoulder width apart. My hands are almost like in a plank pose. Look past your hands. Don't look to the side. Bend your elbows. Think butt up, heart forward. Squeeze your legs together. You're resting on your, what arm is this? Right arm. I'm so tangled. I was like, what arm is this? And then come to center. Fold over your legs. Bring your feet about hip bone distance apart. Slide your hands either under your feet, Padahastasana, or hands on the blocks. Palms up, fingers facing you. Same hand direction. Breathe in. Fold in as you breathe out. Keep a little bend in your knees. Release your hands from either your feet or your blocks. And then do a roll up for 3. For 2. And 1. Shrug your shoulders up and back. Find mountain pose at the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold, hinging at the hips. Last vinyasa. Chest forwards, breathe in. Plant your hands, either step to plank or hop to bent elbows. Come through your vinyasa. And then once you're in down dog, gently drop to your knees. Swing your feet off to one side and come to a seated position. So stretch your legs out in front of you for a Dandasana, staff pose, hands by your sides. Draw your toes back towards your face, so you're doing a dorsiflexion of the ankles. And then you'll bend your knees a lot. Cross your arms and grab the outside of your feet. I like to do big toes together, a little space between the heels. So your knees are bent a lot, resting ribs on thighs. Chest forwards. And then if you can slide your feet forwards a little bit, do so. Take another inhale, heart forwards. As you exhale, stretch your right arm behind you. Arm out wide, turn the palm to the right, twist to the right. And then reach your right arm to the sky as you breathe in. Exhale, right arm over the left, grab the outside of your left foot. Take an inhale, chest up. Exhale, twist to the left, reach your left arm behind you like you're swimming. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, cross left arm over the right, grab the outside of the right foot. Let's do that a few times. Inhale, twist to the right. Stay to exhale, twist a little more. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, cross the body, grab left foot. Inhale, twist to the left. Left arm out to the side. Stay to exhale, twist a little more. Reach your left arm up as you breathe in. Exhale, grab the outside of the right foot. One more each side. Inhale, twist to the right. Stay to exhale, try to twist a little more. Right arm up, breathe in. Exhale, right arm grabs the outside of the left foot. Inhale, twist to the left. Left arm out to the side. Stay to exhale, twist a little more. Reach your left arm up, breathe in. Exhale, grab the outside of the right foot. Pause. Inhale, find length in your spine. And then fold in as you exhale. If you can straighten the legs a little more, do so. If not, just stay steady. Relax the head. Tuck the chin to the chest. Breathe into your back body. And use your exhales to fold in a little more. Think about coming forwards rather than down. And then release your feet. Roll up. Okay, make sure your feet are near the top of your mat. And make sure you have a block nearby. And then slowly come to roll back. Bend your knees. Place your feet on the ground. Grab the block. And you'll place it underneath your hips, either the lowest or medium height. And do make sure that your hips feel supported. Sometimes the block has to be a little bit lower than you think. And just take a moment to settle in. Rest your arms by your sides, palms up. You can do a little shrug of the shoulders if you'd like. And then from here, reach your legs one at a time up towards the ceiling. Have a little bend in the knees. You can think of this as a modified shoulder stand or legs up the wall. Let the eyes soften or close. And feel the energy start to drop downward towards the ground. Energy from your feet and your legs down into the block. Energy from the crown of your head down into the ground. And stay for just another breath or so. And then slowly bend your knees, and one at a time, place one foot down and then the other. Lift your hips, slide the block out from underneath you, lower vertebrae by vertebrae, and find Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of feet together, knees apart. Rest your arms whatever way feels best. If you like a block under your thighs in Supta Baddha, feel free to grab the block, support the legs. Keep the eyes soft or closed so the attention is inward. Take a few breaths here, breathing into the low belly. Feel it expand as you inhale. Allow it to soften as you exhale. Focusing on the exhalation, that sense of letting go, creating space in the body and mind. And then with your next inhale, bend your knees, place your feet on the mat, and bring your arms out wide to a T or in a cactus shape. Cross the right thigh over your left. Move your hips a little to the right and drop your knees to the left. Your gaze can go in whatever way feels best for the neck. And let your eyes soften. Let the shoulders relax. And then slowly come back through center. Uncross your legs, find the midline of your mat, and switch left knee over the right, cross at the thighs. Hips a little to the left, drop your knees to the right. turn the gaze in whatever way feels best. Relax the shoulders and the fingers. After putting in a lot of effort, put in less effort, do less work. Let the bones feel heavy and give your muscles permission to just kind of soften into the ground. And then slowly come back through center. Uncross your legs, find the midline of your mat, and draw your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, maybe a little rock side to side, massaging out the low back. If there's any final shape or movement that your body needs to unwind, take it. Otherwise, extend your legs long on the mat and rest your arms by your sides, set up for Shavasana. Allow your arms and your legs to really splay out. Take up lots of space in your body so that the body can relax everywhere. And it's in that moment of relaxation that we're creating space for what we really need to feel balanced, to feel nourished. Invite a slow, deep breath in through your nose and an open mouth clearing breath. And keep your attention on the exhalation. And that sense of letting go and softening with each breath out. I encourage you to stay here a few breaths longer, or as long as you have. Otherwise, you'll bring little movements back into the body. And from here, just bring palms together over third eye center. Bringing gratitude towards yourself, your body, for showing up today on your mat. And thank you for practicing with me. I will see you next time. Om Shanti. Peace.